Hello my friend, I welcome you for today's lesson. Jared Massa, the Health Educator, is the name of the channel, and today we are going to continue with our show, the Fertility Show with Jared Massa, the Health Educator, and today we are talking about the various treatments for infertility. There are several treatments on the market, or there are several treatments in the world about how you can actually manage infertility. The first way, or the first thing we shall need to point out, is that for a person or for a couple to be declared that they could be having fertility issues, you should have been staying together for at least 12 months, and then after a period of 12 months and without successful getting pregnant, without successful conception, then we can say you could be having issues with infertility. So the first way of managing infertility, let us first of all talk about the tests. The tests to confirm that you are having fertility issues is you do what we call an ultrasound scan, specifically a pelvic ultrasound scan, that is for the woman, and then for the man you are supposed specifically to do what we call a semen analysis test, where a sample of your semen will be taken and then analyzed in the laboratory for the quality and the quantity of your spermatozoa, or for the quality and quantity of your semen. If you are having issues with semen analysis, then it means your doctor will focus on managing or stabilizing your semen levels, and then you'll be able to make your woman pregnant. Next keys in managing infertility is that you are supposed to be investigated for tubal patency. You are supposed to be tested for how your fallopian tubes are. You are supposed to check how your ovarian reserves are, and then you are supposed to check your womb, your uterus, how it is. Can it carry a successful pregnancy? So the key here is to identify the tests which can be done. The tests are divided into three. The first test is looking at the male, and then the next test is looking at how your fallopian tubes are. The next is to look at your ovarian function. Then lastly, the test is supposed to look at how your womb is. The pelvic ultrasound scan can give a clear picture of how your womb is. It can give a picture of how your womb is, whether it is having issues like fibroids, whether your womb is having conditions like endometriosis. Endometriosis specifically is the presence of uterine tissue outside the uterus. When you have part of your uterine tissue or part of your womb, the tissue which makes up your womb, growing in the intestines or growing in the fallopian tubes, then we call this endometriosis. The only way to confirm this is through ultrasound scanning. Specifically, you are supposed to do a 4D ultrasound scan, which is supposed to be done by a radiologist who will confirm to you that you are having endometriosis. So the next key is that you are supposed to do what we call an HSG scan, or a hysterosalpingogram scan. This can show how your tubes are, whether they are blocked or they are not blocked, whether they do have adhesions or they do not have adhesions, whether they have free fluid, also known as hydrosalpingitis, or they do not have hydrosalpingitis. So after doing these tests, you will be able to get treatment. And specifically, treatment is divided into many parts, but we shall summarize them. We shall begin, in this video, we shall talk about timed pregnancy. And timed pregnancy specifically looks at understanding your ovulation calendar, understanding your menstrual cycle, and then looking at specifically that particular time when you are ovulating. We have lots of videos on ovulation. I really thank all our friends who have gone through this video on ovulation. It's one of our most viewed videos, which has actually explains in detail how to calculate ovulation using a simple calendar. If you missed this video, go back after watching this video, go back on this channel, check through our videos, our playlist, and then look for that video on ovulation. It is fantastic. It has lots of information on how you can count your safe days, your danger days, and then your unsafe days. Gerard Massa, the health educator, is the name of the channel. So for you to have timed intercourse, always make sure that you do not put yourself on pressure, on stress, because if you are looking at timed intercourse and then you are putting yourself on pressure, it may be difficult to get pregnant. So you need to relax, you need to manage stress. Then you should go ahead and then look at how your menstrual cycle has been flowing for the past 3 to 6 months. Have a chart and then look at those days when you are ovulating. The signs of ovulation, before we talk about the signs, ovulation is the release of a mature Graafian follicle or a mature egg on the 14th day to be fertilized. And specifically, when this has been released, it lasts for only 12 to 24 hours. So you should make sure that you use that time. Thank you for attending today's lesson. Remember to subscribe for new videos we release every day, and we release new videos every day at exactly 17 hours. Thank you for attending today's lesson. I hope you've learned something from today's lesson. Let me answer all your questions down below in the comments. Have yourself a fantastic and healthy day. Gerard Massa, the health educator, wishes you a very fantastic day. Bye-bye.